Good evening. It is the 13th of May, 2026, and I have this script for you. It's a vision of the future and the destiny of humanity. So, people of the world, we are living in an age of immense transformation. The world is changing faster than ever before. Technology evolves, economic systems transform, networks influence human thought, and artificial intelligence um, advances at a speed few generations could have ever imagined. And yet, despite this growing power, humanity sometimes seems to be losing its balance. We possess more knowledge than our ancestors, but we do not always possess greater wisdom. We can communicate with the entire world within seconds. Yet, many human beings feel more isolated than ever before. We have developed powerful machines, but we have sometimes forgotten to develop our consciousness with the same speed. This is the great challenge of our era. The danger is not technology alone. The true danger is imbalance. The imbalance between power and wisdom, speed and reflection, information and understanding, material progress, and inner evolution. A civilization may become extremely advanced and still lose its soul. Today, people divide themselves constantly. Ideologies clash. Religions distrust one another. Opinions become weapons. Social networks amplify conflict and extreme emotions. Anger sometimes becomes stronger than reflection. Anger and in this global confusion, many people search for meaning. They search for direction, stability, deeper understanding, and a way to preserve their humanity. Our movement exists to participate in this reflection. We do not claim to possess all answers, but we believe in a new human consciousness. We believe in that a new consciousness must emerge, a consciousness capable of bringing together science and philosophy, spirituality, ethics, and human cooperation. Far too long, the world has opposed reason against spirituality, technology against wisdom, cultures against one another, beliefs against one another. But humanity, but but humanity's future cannot be built upon permanent war between world views. We must learn to build bridges because if humanity continues to develop its power without developing its consciousness, there are then our own creations may become uncontrollable. Technology must serve life. It must never replace human dignity. Artificial intelligence, automated systems, and global networks will deeply transform future generations. Therefore, we must protect inner freedom, critical thinking, human consciousness, and the ability to think freely. A human being must never become merely a number inside a system. We must preserve what defines our essence, that is, creativity and emotions and wisdom and compassion and consciousness. But our vision is not based on fear of the future, it is based on balance. We believe a new civilization can emerge, a civilization where cultures dialogue, beliefs coexist, uh, technology is guided by ethics, and wisdom becomes as important as power. We want to participate in the birth of this global consciousness, not through domination, not through fanatics, fanaticism, but through reflection, education, and cooperation. Our movement must become a space where people may think together about the future of humanity. So we want to organize international dialogues, to encourage philosophical education, to protect intellectual freedom, and to develop long term thinking. Because humanity often thinks only in the short term. It often thinks only in the short term. So, but the decisions made today will influence centuries to come. We must therefore learn to think as an entire civilization. Regarding the spiritual and philosophical simples I mentioned before, uh, they represent for me universal archetypes of order, wisdom, responsibility, and the elevation of the human spirit. Uh, but our goal remains unity through diversity. We do not seek to create a global uniformity. Uniformity. We seek to create conscious coexistence. The future of humanity must not become permanent war, technological domination, or mutual destruction. The future must become intelligent cooperation, moral evolution, and a civilization more conscious of its responsibility toward life. So I deeply believe humanity is entering a new era, an era in which we will all we will have to choose between wisdom or chaos, between consciousness or destruction, between balance or excess, and that choice begins today. It begins in our ideas, in our words, in the way we treat one another, and in our ability to build together. The destiny of humanity has not yet been written, but every generation participates writing it, and perhaps, our era will will become the one in which humanity finally understood that its survival depend not only on power but also wisdom. And thank you for tonight, and good night to all.